Okay, crazy angle here because I want that you see what I do and not see my face all the time. That's not so important. More important is that you see what I'm doing here. I put already out some bits I got from Helios Faust, from Marvin of the Grids. And we're gonna build, or I'm gonna build today, some mechs for Flames of Orion. It's the first time that I'm gonna build mechs, I guess. Maybe I built it one or two once before, I don't know, I don't remember. But I don't think so. So that will be the first time, and you can follow me, and it will be a longer vlog. Maybe until they are all finished, or 1 hour or so. Maybe make like 1 hour and then it's done. And I will see how far I am then, but then you can see a little bit how I work. So I put out already some bits and also some bases, and I want to make them the first time that I use hex bases, or that I really use hex bases. I once used like these one more of that I had. I don't know from which game that is, let me know if someone knows. And yeah, use hex bases. Oh, I have to sit up straight because my neck hurts already. Because I thought Flames of Orion, most people will use hex bases, so cool. But problem is, this one is not fitting. So it's way too big for this little hex. And I don't have another one, and I thought like gluing 3 or 2 or 4 of them together, but that's stupid. So I got even stupider and use for this thing a really big one like that, but I think that will look cool in the end, especially because here's some texture on it, a river or like some fields, and they have a perfect kind of size, right? Because the mechs are operated by humans, which are sitting inside of them. And these on top of that could work, I guess. You have to make sure that you always see what I do. Will not happen, I guess. But yeah. And also for you, I make a little sacrifice. Because I'm allergic to super glue, which I will use. Normally I have to wear the mask, but with that you would not hear me. And I could make a voiceover, but I'm not in the mood for that. So, sacrifice that I get maybe allergic. I used already some stuff against allergy in advance. Baking powder, necessary for sure. Super glue, necessary. And more bits. And I have here my best bits. You know, I showed you once before my other bits box, the blue one, the big one. And these are, by the way, these boxes from Machine Rising. Just a box and some bits inside also from him. But yeah, I just put here like my loveliest bits inside, and I hope I can find some which are fitting for the mechs. I mean, Helios Faust gave me already so many cool bits, but I need one more pair of legs, machine legs, and maybe some torso and maybe some weapons. I mean, here are some cool stuff. He also gave me like Tyrannid bits. Pretty cool, but I don't know if I'm gonna use them, if I'm gonna go nuts like he intended that I should do. Biological, I mean that fits my style, you know, but I think I go completely mechanic. But I want to make one, at least one with skull head. There are so many people who did that already, but I think that's cool and I want that too. So yeah, but let's see where we go. So I'm gonna open up this cool bits box here. I'm gonna see what I can put out of here. Can you see it? Maybe. We'll see. So, and to get into the zone, into my creative zone, I will maybe talk not so much anymore now. And just getting started. I knew I had these things here. I think they are from a game called, forgot now, never played that game, but I had some minis from here, from that, here, from a friend, but I forgot the name of the game already, again, my brain, whatever, now I need to know, I have it, I have the book here, wait, I'll let you know, it is called, War Machine, of course. War Machine, yeah. Okay. Never played it, but yeah. So let's see what we have here. Little crazy legs. So it could fit onto this bastard here. Can you see what I'm doing? I hope so, right? When I'm working here, yeah, that's good. Sorry for the noise of my sherry lady. Oh my god. Yeah, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay. You know, I just stick stuff together. So I mostly have the lid of the Fritzbox here and put the stuff I don't need away. I don't have the connection. I don't feel the connection with right now. Just put it away. That could be maybe handy. Not sure. This thing is maybe too crazy. I have always, you know, like the Mechs, the special size. So I have to think about like what is fitting. Sorry for the noise of my nose, but yeah. I have already a little bit allergy, so it will get worse, I guess. But I don't care, because I love to build stuff now. I want to take you along. Ah, cool, there's one more leg. That's what I searched for. Oh, that is also nice. Don't know. I always love this stuff, but will not use it today, I guess. So can you see me? Can you see what I'm doing? I guess you can. Yeah. Sorry if not. I hear already McDungeon screaming. Flog, get yourself better equipment, you bastard! Give me money, then I'm gonna do it. No. I don't think so. I don't think that I'm gonna get me better equipment, you know? I don't have space for that, to storage it, and blah blah blah. So, okay, I mean a better camera and microphone would be nice. So we'll see, maybe in the future. So let's see if there's anything else what I could maybe use, but I don't think there's anything else I like right now. Well, not really. Okay, I mean, could go crazy and maybe make some organic stuff. I mean, I have the other big box here, or I just go with what I have now on my table. I have here some feet. Where they come from? They look cool. Whatever. Don't need bird feet now. I have these also in my big box because I have them twice. Cool dude. That looks mechanical. What is these? Oh yeah, some shoulder pads from an orc. Can be also maybe handy. We'll see. Square shapes are always good for mechs, I guess. I mean, here's a little Playmobil mech. Don't know. Okay, maybe we go dive into the bigger box also for short. For that, maybe I'll take you along or not, and you just watch me throwing stuff onto the table. We'll see. Oh no, what I could use. No, Necron stuff, always working, but it's always so recognizable. But these could be good pipes. The back of one of these things. We'll see. And here are also some cool stuff. And yeah, you always put more stuff out than you in the end need. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay. I have to admit, in my box and my favorite bits. There are mostly fantasy and horror bits, because lately I'm not so much more into sci-fi stuff. I still love it, of course, but mostly nowadays I build stuff for mock work and D&D and all that shit. So, and 4090 Doom, of course. So, and Tide, I built something, but for that you don't need sci-fi stuff, right? So, now I need. See if I find something more. Ah, that is a cool claw, which I could use for sure. Cool melee weapon. Oh, yeah. Also good shapes. Okay, maybe I have enough to build up the mechs now. No. I mean, I'm gonna have a look at the other side of my bits box here. Wait, I'm gonna show you a little bit of that. You know, I right now was inside. Oh, sorry, inside of these thing, and put its stuff out. Now I'm here. I'm gonna see if I can use something for that stuff. Cables and blah, but I don't need that. Someone will recognize this thing, right? It's back in my bits box. Angel wings? Don't think so. Maybe getting organic with this stuff. We'll see. We'll see. Cool creatures for sure. Okay. Egg Mech. She and Rising built one already, as far as I remember it right. Here are some more cool bits from Finsterfey. Let's see if there are sci-fi bits which I could use. No, not really. Okay. So, fish heads I also don't need, and I don't need the wings. So, them there, that there. This on top. And close it and put my pile of shame the game here. And the other box, and coming back to the desk. Okay, guys. Now we're gonna start kit bashing. Woohoo! Okay. Let's see. We need that thing, and we need a knife. Chop. So, and mostly I also need paper towel. Of course. Zack. So, start with the first mech. I had already one in mind, that is this thing. So at first I'm gonna clean up the base a little bit, because it has like these puzzle things on the sides, which I don't need. So clean it up a little bit. Same with my paint jobs, you know, I make it fast, I make it quick and dirty. Yeah, and here are like these things. They are not so nice, but I don't care. It's not super important. Don't know even when I'm gonna play this game, if I'm gonna play it once or not. I hope so. Today was the first day that I had a quick view through the rules and they look nice. So we'll see. So we're gonna start with this boy here, 3D printed by Helios Faust with an FDM printer, and it's crazy how good the quality is. Just clean it up a little bit, but it's not too important, because my idea with these mechs will be what I always, or mostly of the time, love to do: rust effect. So I think I'm gonna make them a little bit rusty nasty. And I thought about like this 4-leg guy that I put like, where is it? Yeah, this thing here on top, it's a bigger one, but I think I'm gonna go with this long one because maybe it was also meant to be there on these. But even if it's meant to be there and maybe boring, but I think it looks good. So I think I'll go with that. Oh, because I had like a cool idea for this thing now. No, that's not fitting. That looks off. Yeah, that is more fitting for sure. For sure is it more fitting. When I make it like that. So. Okay. I have it here. Can you see it? I'm not so sure, but that is cool for you guys. Like that. Like that. Huh. Maybe I just take you with me building the first one and then I stop because maybe it's not even cool for you because you can't see anything. So, super glue. And also then I can wear my mask and open the window again because I also have the window closed because of noise from outside, because of the fucking street next to the house. So, okay, now I'm gonna think what else to attach to him. I thought about like some rocket launchers, which are here. I could attach them on the side of that bastard somehow, or maybe even just here on top. But that could work. Maybe, and I'm gonna put that stuff by side here. I know that what I put away now are the air conditioned stuff, I guess, for the Mac. But who needs that? We need rocket launchers, more of them. I mean, there is already here a rocket launcher, but we need more rocket launchers for sure. So that is more my, I guess, more my range attack Mac. So more like a supportive thing. Shoots from the back. I don't know how the game works, but that's how I see it right now, or that's how I feel it right now. No, don't break the lid. Oh god. Was not happy with where it was now, and I wanted to put it away from there again, and with that I accidentally broke the lid of the rocket launcher thing, but that is not so, it's not a big problem. It's a super glue thing, right? You can always fix it. But I think it was already on the right thing, on the right angle like that. Yeah. Chuck. The good thing is with the painting scheme in mind, like Rusty, no one will really see gaps and all that, like gaps, but more like, oh yeah, okay, it's destroyed, it's battled stuff, whatever, you know. So I also can use an baking powder on Max, you know, and give them more structure than they normally have. I have to come back with that. There is something it stands on. Looks not good. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Okay, let's see, 100. level. That is on the same level than the other one. Parallel, I mean. Somehow in the same, in the same angle. With that, looks already like something, I guess. Pew pew. It's cool that I get the feeling of it. You know, like never really was into mechs. I mean, I love this Gundam stuff and all that. And yeah, of course, I don't hate mechs or so, but yeah, I never was like so into them. Now I got the feeling for them. That's cool. I have the feeling he needs maybe also a melee weapon. No, he don't. Okay, give him just like a little bit of baking powder, right? So we all agree with that. Just like spice him up a little bit, make him look cooler. I don't know if that works on this scale, you know, but baking powder, because on 28 mil it works pretty well, you know, but this is, don't even know the size, what it is. But anyway, now it's on, and we'll see when they are painted. But I guess it will be alright. Oh, fuck. Classic. That I get baking powder everywhere. Okay. I think that's already the first mech kind of done. And now I'm gonna there's a hole inside of it. I have to put there also some baking powder. That is closed. Both sides, obviously. With that, you can close holes. Wee, wee, wee. Okay. Now we're gonna see where's a cool spot for this guy, and I think I found it already, like that. And I imagine him already on the battlefield. The people say, oh fuck Flo, that base is way too big. Yes, I know. I don't care. Fuck off. Come on to my base then, because here's space for two. Maybe I'm gonna glue on the straight line. Maybe that looks cooler. Not too off, yes. Nice. Not like in the center of it. A little bit off, but on a straight line. That's cool. And with that, my first mech is done. Nice. And I just keep rolling here. Fuck off. So, move along with me, babies. So. Let's see now the second one. What I'm gonna do. Put him here by sides and you can always watch him. You can always see this guy. Ooh. Okay. Second one. The thing is, they should always be like in the same style, I guess. So because they are a squad. And I have also to build a pilot for it, I guess. The pilot can be just like to show off the pilot, right? So I hear it like the pilot can be in 28 mil. So Will not build him today, but one day will come, I guess. The pilot of the captain of the crew, I guess, or something like that. Oops. So I just glued this thing onto the hex base. That's not how I always start, because I think some people always start with like, at first you have to glue the thing onto the hex, onto the base. That's not how I start always. And I have here some glue on my desk. Just use that what is on it already. And glue this big ball body on it. Nice. Fucking dope. Thanks Marvin for this cool stuff. I fucking love it. Completely in love with the mechs, mech suits. Put already some baking powder on it. Give him a strength bond. Are we still rolling, or is my battery low, or my memory full? Can always be, you know, that it says, oh, you have no space anymore on your phone, bitch. So, and him. Ah, fuck, I forgot.